Tyson Fury's plan to taunt Wilder and get a rise out of him, get him out of his element or his game plan tactically has backfired. Now Tyson Fury says he's going on hiatus and he's going to be off social for a while and taking his camp seriously now. We're going to talk about all that and more in this particular video. Smash the like button.
Hey guys, I've got 8 weeks until I smash Deontay Wilder's face right in for him. Can't wait to do that 24th of July. Tune in. Day in the gym finished. Camp started today, guys.
So, what up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button. Also, subscribe to my channel for the latest and greatest. If you love what I'm doing, smash the like button. I appreciate that. This is your one-stop shop for all your boxing needs. Some UFC. I cover this beautiful sport, the sweet science. Tell you guys the latest and greatest. Let you know, give you a peek in the fighters' training camps, quotes, news clippings, what type of weight the fighters are in. Just all things boxing. If you enjoy that type of stuff and boxing conversation, follow the conversation, hit the subscribe button, or you can even hit the bell notification so you get post notifications so you know when I'm going live and when I'm dropping heat like this. Now, you guys heard Tyson Fury. He says 8-week camps. Wilder is getting smashed again. He also posted this, and he made it a point after failed attempts to get a rise out of Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder. This is what he's now putting. Camp time equals serious time. I'll be offline. Please, everyone, don't contact me for anything as I'm in training camp. My team will keep everyone updated on my progress. God bless you all. See you on July 24th, Las Vegas. Praying hands, thumbs up. My phone is going off. Thanks. About time. Now, he also posted this. It says, my team will keep you updated on camp stuff. You know, he just posted this picture. And this is hilarious to me because since this fight was really announced, Tyson Fury has been trying his best to trash talk and bait Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder. He at one point said Wilder requested step aside money, which looks like it was capped. He says, what a joke Deontay Wilder has become. He asked for $20 million to move over. He's a joker. Look like I have to crack his skull again. So these like juvenile schoolyard tactics and insults to try to shame or make Wilder look bad. Meanwhile, Wilder continues to just work. He's been very quiet. Other than that, he did do one interview with 7-8. And other than that, he's just staying to his purpose, to his game plan. He said he looks to punch Tyson Fury. He's been thinking about this moment. He built a facility so he can basically have a legal 187. And that's that. Tyson Fury tried his best to shame Wilder, to get Wilder to respond. And after all these failed attempts, it looks like he's going underground and, you know, going off the grid. But you see right here on DAZN, Deontay Wilder wasn't offered step aside money to allow Tyson Fury versus Anthony Joshua, claimed Shelly Finkel. So Tyson Fury, the liar, continues to spread like foolishness. He says Wilder asked for $20 million to move over. But then you have Eddie Hearn. If you guys do your research and fact checkers, Eddie Hearn has videos on YouTube that you can easily find where he did interviews with UK media, and he says the whole thing stinks. And he repeatedly said it stinks because Wilder and Fury, they immediately after Fury's team lost, their side lost the arbitration, he says within days Wilder had signed, and then Tyson Fury signed on national TV on the Jose Ramirez-Josh Taylor fight right after that. So he said the whole thing stinks. They were all in cahoots. They didn't even bother. They didn't even try to offer step aside money. This is what Eddie Hearn, Joshua's promoter, said. And Shelly Finkel is mirroring these comments, saying the intent was never step aside money. Team Wilder, through his new trainer, Malik Scott, said the same thing. He says, you dealing with a different motherfucker. He said Wilder didn't want step aside money. He wants his in blood. So once again, Tyson Fury, after all these felonious and failed attempts to try to shame Wilder and make Wilder look bad, at the end, he's the one that looks bad. Because when you try to bully or taunt and you don't get the rise or reaction out of the person that you want, you try to spread lies but no one believes it, then you look kind of bad. Once again, Tyson Fury says Wilder asked for $20 million to move over. Eddie Hearn said the opposite on recent interviews. He said Tyson Fury's team never called me. They never dialed the Saudi princes and the investors and said, hey, you know, he said himself, Tyson Fury should be kicking and screaming and looking toward finding a way and a solution, but they just folded and made no attempts to make this. Let me see if I could type it for you. He basically said no attempts to save the fight. Eddie Hearn furious says, Team Fury, boom. We got action. Told you. The most dangerous thing is a camera and a microphone. So once again, Fury looks bad. None of his plans seem to be working. He tried to hightail it and run off into the sunset and do what they said was a big fight with Joshua. Try again. The Honorable Judge Weinstein said, bring that back. Run that back with Deontay Wilder. So that failed. You try to lie and say Wilder asked for $20 million step aside. Wilder didn't respond to it. His team, however, did, as I showed you, by way of co-manager Shelly Finkel. I told you Eddie Hearn as well. It says Eddie Hearn furious says Team Fury never tried to save the Joshua fight. So it's looking extremely bad for Tyson Fury. All these lies, it's only a matter of months until Judgment Day. Team Fury made absolutely zero attempt to save the Anthony Joshua fight, Hearn said. I don't believe there was a single conversation. I don't believe there was an offer. I don't believe anything. Bob Arum is aware of the work that was put in to make this fight. You guys see it. I just highlighted it in case you have problems with your optics or you don't have 20/20 vision. I don't believe anything. I don't believe there was any offer. Bob Arum knew how much work was put in. To call up to say, I can't believe it, is preposterous. We're just going to go ahead with Fury versus Wilder 3. Cheers, mate. If that were me in this case, I would have done absolutely everything that I could to save this fight. They didn't try and do one thing. And also sits on Tyson Fury because he never tried to do one thing either. So Shelly Finkel, Wilder's co-manager, and Eddie Hearn are telling you that they didn't try to save this. Tyson Fury, who's been known to lie, says that Wilder wanted $20 million. But he also did an interview the day before, or he did a video the day before the arbitration and also lied and said that he was fighting Joshua, which he knew wasn't going to happen. And then he deleted the video out of embarrassment when he lost the arbitration. Tyson Fury also told his fans that he was doing a UK homecoming fight December 5th, which was another lie. So it's looking extremely bad. On top of that, you have nothing but worry. You have Tyson Fury's own father, right, who says that his son, he called him and told him to put the belt in the bin, aka the trash receptacle, and throw it away and just give it to Wilder rather than fight him again, because he's worried about the American fraternity and they want revenge and they want blood and it can go wrong for them. Fury tried all this. Please don't forget the beatdown I gave you last time, chump. And he tried to bait Wilder and taunt him and get Wilder under his skin. Like, it's just, he's looking like just like Billy Joe Saunders. Billy Joe Saunders, another gypsy, did the same type of thing to Canelo Alvarez, but Canelo stayed his course. Canelo Alvarez, get the fuck out of here. It's my night. Canelo stayed. I was born ready, right? He stayed his course. He stayed poised. He stayed resilient. He stayed mature. He remained a professional. He just made his way, and he shattered Billy Joe Saunders' eye. Unfortunately for Tyson Fury, I think it's going to be worse than a shattered eye for him in this Wilder rematch. I did videos. Check the links in the description. or in the comment section. Wilder, he looks furious. He says he really wants to hurt Tyson Fury, and I believe him. I believe he's really going out there. He no Mark Breland, so I'm sure his team has all been instructed to let me fight. You know, let me, worst case scenario, let me go out on my shield. I think everyone has strict orders to do that. So, you know, it's going to be a good fight. But look, it says no excuses, but I got a dent in my head. These are all the games that Tyson Fury kept tagging Wilder in, but I don't think Wilder's playing any games. And then when none of this, look, it says egg weight in the glove, blah, blah, blah. And when none of this worked, now all of a sudden Tyson Fury's like, oh, I got to get serious. I'm going to camp and boom, boom, boom. And now it's time for me to get serious because he knows he is in a real fight with Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder. I can't wait. Use my link in the description to get TUBEBUDDY. Why are you on YouTube as a creator if you don't want to make money like your boy Ego? I've been using TUBEBUDDY for years. I started off with 0 subscribers. Now we're over 200,000. TUBEBUDDY is the #1 tool for us YouTube creators. It'll help you. It doesn't help you make money. You still have to have dope videos, but it'll help you by optimizing your content to improve your ranking and search. And there's a ton of features baked in. I can't go over them all in this one video, but take my word for it. I use it daily for videos like this. TUBEBUDDY is real. Click my link in the description, sign up. If you're serious about your craft, it takes money to make money. But it's ironic that Tyson Fury wants to now get serious with his training camp after all these failed, miserable attempts to get a rise out of Deontay Wilder. Use my link, TUBEBUDDY. Let me know how's this fight play out. Let me know what you think of Wilder's training. As always, hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video, it's Ego signing off.